What's up guys, this video we're going to expose a chain of secret female-only groups that are designed to talk shit about men. So if you're even semi-good with women, chances are you're in there. Alright, so I first learned about these groups from a friend of mine. He said, hey, I went on a date with this girl, we didn't hook up, but it seemed to be like very, friendly, and we ended off on a good note. And then a week later, one of my fuck buddies tells me that I've been posted in this secret female-only group where all these girls are talking shit about me, spreading lies about me. What do you think I should do? So I decided to do a little investigative journalism. The name of the Facebook group is called Are We Dating the Same Guy? And they have one in literally every single city in the US. Look at this. This group has almost 24,000 members. Every single one of them female because you cannot get in if you are a guy. So it's kind of a little bit like cultish, right? And so I had to use Natty's account to get in to even do my research about this. And honestly, going through this, it just seemed like this is a bunch of really bitter, resentful women who've been burned in the past who are just talking massive shit about men. But I wanted to see whether the stuff they were saying is true. So I decided to have Natty post about my profile and see what the girls were going to say about me. And they definitely did not disappoint. Before we get into what the girls are saying about me, let's take a look at what the girls are saying about my friend and also what the girls are saying about Indian P, because this is very interesting. So this is the post that kicked off my whole investigation. So this girl says, he's been posted here once, but I didn't receive an answer why he's a red flag. I guess I was in general pretty left open. So what's the T? That's like a little fucking pseudonym they use. I don't know this guy at all, but for what it's worth, I've never once met a guy that called himself Techstar or founder. That was an absolute piece of work. It's a huge red flag for me. Really? It's a red flag that this guy's a tech founder? Crazy. Yeah, these girls will just look for any reason to hate on the guys. And not well. I was in this stupid car for less than a mile and he ran 3 red lights and then parked in the middle of the street. Went inside to pick up food, left me in the middle of the car in this middle of the street. I got out, walked to the sidewalk, Lamo. Don't associate me with this asshole. Which is crazy because this is one of the nicest people I know. He's very forward and presumptuous. I matched with him sometime mid-September. We did not meet up, briefly chatted, decided to trust my instinct and just leave this one alone. Oh, it says he's 36 on Hinge. After reading the previous post about the local Hinge of Boston that helps these guys with dating sites, all of his pics look superimposed, lol. So yeah, they're just fucking shitting on him. Wow, this guy's a real scumbag. Just read through the comments in the post that you linked. Figured I'd post a receipt for the girl. He stayed safe out there, Queens. So this is just literally a receipt of him just following up with her. Okay, crazy. I matched with him over the summer and he turned the convo sexual almost immediately. I got major creep vibes. Well, he's being upfront. Isn't that what you want? Would you prefer if the guy fucking beats around the bush and puts on an act? Everything in the original post is true and literally stopped seeing me because he felt inadequate in the bedroom. Also, I made it very clear he was my hookup, so good to know he was just going around doing the same thing. Total gaslighter, narcissist, and wants you to tell him how great he is all the time. Now, I'm keeping my friend's identity private because he requested it, but I know this dude and he's such a fucking nice guy. This is all of this is just pure nonsense, but I can't prove that, which is why it's going to be more interesting when we take a look at the stuff the girls are saying about Indian P. So here's a screenshot he sent me. I'm still getting called a creep for that. The hypocrisy of girls can be toxic like this is crazy. So he sent me the text that he sent to the girl that he went on a date with. They kicked this whole thing off. Hey, blah, I hope you made it home safe tonight. I want to let you know I had a nice time tonight. I think you're a very cool girl with substance. I just wasn't feeling any flirty sexual chemistry coming from you, which is something I crave from any potential girl. I want you to date someone think we're compatible romantically. I wish you the best and hope you find a good guy that does bring you the side out of you and makes you happy. Take care. Does this seem like an asshole? Does this seem like a guy who's an asshole? And so the girl got this text, probably got butthurt because she was rejected, and then fucking kicked off this whole chain of events, right? Which is interesting, but I'll thank her for it because that's what, spawned this video. So I also decided to search for Indian P. That took a while, but I finally found it by searching for sex coach. So yes, he is in this group as well. Has anyone met or matched with him? I did once, but I ended up bailing. That was the end of our convo. He's a sex therapist. I'm so curious of any good stories. He's not as handsome in person, used filters to make himself more attractive on photos, like literally every single girl, and says to become sex coach. I was intrigued, so I went to his place. He had some paddles and whips by his bedside and was ready to jump in. I was not into him, plus he was super sketchy and didn't pay for my Uber like he said he would. I ran out as quick as I could, bad feeling about this guy. And just remember what the girl's name is because it's going to get interesting later. We had one date and one date only. He's actually not bad in person, and yes, everything with him is just sex. My friend showed me his profile on SA and it was tragic. He immediately started talking about sex, and sex seminars just seems like the type to seriously overcompensate. Met him on SA. He was super annoying, kept throwing hints at sexual things. I never came through with our plans, but he's very persistent. Hit me up almost every week for a month. I never answered. So this is what Indian P said, because I asked him about this. Alejandra, I came in her mouth. So Alejandra is the first girl. Melissa, I banged. So Melissa is this girl who said I never answer. And these girls will lie so bad. Hannah's friend I banged. So he didn't bang Hannah, he banged her friend. But yeah, so this is just interesting. These girls will lie and gaslight so much. Like, oh, this guy was so creepy. But in reality, they'll bang the guy. And you're going to see this also as we go through some of my shit. Let's get into it. So this is a post I had Natty make, and it was kind of weird because when I made this post on the Are We Dating the Same Guy group, it got taken down after like literally 6 hours because I think the girl suspected Natty was my girlfriend. So I think, to be fair, we should have been a little bit more, I don't know, like I probably should have used someone else besides Natty. However, there's another girl, which is a sister group, that's called Do Not Date Him. And I had her post my photos in there, and we got some very interesting answers. So Alex, 33, Miami, anyone familiar with this guy? I swear this guy was just posted the other day, so they're talking about the other group. But here's one of the screenshots that we got before that post was banned in Are We Dating the Same Guy? Red flag, he was a client of mine at my previous job, and he's an active drug addict. We'll come in with track marks all over his arms. He's also a YouTube channel, which is very concerning, very misogynistic and creepy. Okay, first of all, I have not been a client of anyone. I have my own business. Second of all, I am an active drug addict. Like, what the actual fuck? So this chick is just like straight up making shit up. I was a client of hers and I'm a drug addict, which is funny. Like, these girls just will like lie about you. Girl, all right, he has a YouTube channel called Playing with Fire where he teaches guys how to pick up girls and sleep with them and then move on. I went on one date with him. He was nice, paid for the drinks, brought his cute husky along, but failed to mention he was in an open relationship. Came to find out when I checked out his YouTube channel and IG. More than likely, he doesn't have much social media because he did live in Ask Nelly. No, I have a lot of social media, and followers went off on him big time. I think they got him report possible ban. Also confronted him about his girlfriend. He was nonchalant about it. Okay, so this is very interesting. So I didn't remember this girl for a while, so I had to like really search her in my phone. You know what part that she left out is the fact that she found me on Instagram from my YouTube channel. So this is a chick who saw my YouTube channel and slid in my DMs and wanted to meet up. She just conveniently left that part out, right? Oh my God, he has this YouTube channel. You knew that because you DM'd me. So yeah, that's just pretty funny. You have to go on the other thread, a ton of tea on this pig. So they're calling me a pig. So yeah, this is funny. It's weird. It looks like someone took it down. Oh, mind the figure's gone. I posted a video. But yeah, so you can see there's just like so much shit talking. So again, if you're a guy who's even semi-decent with girls, chances are you are in this group where a bunch of bitter, resentful, angry women are making up lies about you and talking massive shit. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And one final note, can you imagine what would happen if the genders were reversed? If there was a bunch of male-only groups where they just made up a bunch of lies and talked shit about girls. Oh, she was 30 pounds heavier than her photos. Dude, that would get taken down by Facebook so fast, there would be so much scorn. But again, because there's this double standard when women doing, it's technically okay. Now look, I believe in free speech. I think these girls have every right to say, whatever they feel. But again, I think it's kind of a shame when a bunch of girls are kind of dogpiling, making lies about guys, and that's hurting their reputation. But kind of is what it is. Anyway, show us some love by smashing the like button, hitting subscribe, and clicking that bell for notification. Let us know in the comments what you think about this group. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.